part of the Bloomsday crowd, former Seattle Seahawks offensive lineman Justin Britt, who turned to running as a way to keep competing after his retirement from football.
I'm just over a year in running. I've ran my first half marathon was in September, and I just got done with my 6th, and this was my first 12K, my first Bloomsday. So a lot of firsts, a lot of newness, and it's cool to be included in this world.
Britt played for the Seahawks from 2014 to 2019 before he missed the second half of the season with a knee injury. He signed with the Texans in 2021 before his health again forced him to pause.
In the middle of the game, I feel like I hit an all-time low. And it all came crashing down that evening, the next day, and I was kind of going through it with anxiety and depression.
He felt like the only way to find himself again was to step away from the situation, which in that case was football. He went to therapy and did the work to get healthy again, but something was still missing until his wife encouraged him to go for a run.
The fact that I couldn't finish my first mile kind of drove me crazy and lit a fire in me where I just wanted to make that mile easy.
Now, instead of competing against another team, he competes against himself in races across the U.S. and invites fans to follow along with both his mental health and running journey on social media.
I see the impact, like, in my DMs, for instance, and people, like, starting to share their testimony. You know, we all heard, like, you're better off sharing your story than holding it in because you don't know who else is going through it and who might be impacted from it.
This May, he was invited back to the Pacific Northwest to wave the Bloomsday flag for the elite groups and give the race a try.
I've heard a lot about Bloomsday and Doomsday Hill. I don't think they've heard enough about me.
Britt cruised through the course with a 7-minute, 18-second average mile pace, and it's clear the Hills really didn't know enough about Justin Britt.
When I saw the vulture, I was like, I've made it. And I was like, now I get to, eat the vulture for breakfast. And so maybe he'll get me next year, but this year I think I won the battle.
Britt's next race up is the Chicago Half Marathon. One of the first things he told us after he crossed the finish line here is that he wants to come back next year. From the Bloomsday finish line, Caitlin Galloway, KREM 2 Sports.